Hello, we're Team Nuts. This is our robot Nuts. Thank you very much for accepting the application. We've both been wanting to do this for years, all four of us. It's basically a dream come true, really. Just wanted to run you through where the robot is currently and what we plan to do with it, and basically our plan for the next few weeks coming up to the filming. So as I said, this is our robot Nuts in its current state, a little bit worse for wear because it's been through many battles in the last 6 months. As said in the applications, you've got big flails, big wheels, strong, well, not so strong top armour at the moment, but that's going to be upgraded. We want to make it a little bit more unique and a little bit more competitive for the TV series. So the upgrades we've got in mind are we're going to upgrade the armour first off, so 3.2mm hardox across the top and the bottom. Next major update is we're going to replace this ring, which currently is a little bit on the thin side. We're going to replace it, as shown in previous videos, with a large rotating ring which rotates around the whole robot. It translates the whole robot sideways by pushing on the floor, and for example, well, just to demonstrate, it's difficult one to explain, but so you've got the ring there, the robot rotates around that, so it goes on the side, rotates around that. The ring also, the main priority of the ring is also it can go along and lift up other robots, so robots would come along, get under that, lift it up, flip it over. You can even flip them, roll towards them whilst flipping them. We've been trying out various different driving styles with this robot. As for the next few weeks, the plan is to first job is to weight save the chassis. So we're trying to get as much weight back so we can use it for other more exciting features. So, for example, a lot of this strutting is unnecessary. It's added in just to add the weight of the robot. So we're removing some of that. Should save around about 10 kilograms of steel out of the robot. We're also upgrading the batteries to lithium ferrite polymer ferrite, whichever one it is, LiFePO batteries, which should give it an extra kit because currently it's just running lead acid batteries like all the original robots from the TV series, but we want a bit more power out of it, and it also saves a whole lot of weight, so we get another 6 kilograms from that almost. So the plan is to, over the next we won't be able to start building until this weekend. We're just ordering in all the parts at the moment. Over the weekend and the following weeks, we're going to be working flat out to build the new steel chassis, new frames, get the motors fitted, get the armour on. That should be fairly straightforward, the actual main build of this. So we're envisaging getting this rolling chassis and properly rolling in all directions in maybe 2 weeks. So we, as I said, the main object of the ring is to roll around the robot, but to do that we're fitting a large winch drive motor in one end of the robot to drive the flails. So that's currently on order. That's been bought and is being delivered hopefully soon. So that's going to take up one end, connect the ring, rotate the ring at around one rotation every 2 seconds. Maybe faster, depending on what we get in there. We're also upgrading the winch to brushless, but Alex will talk about that in a second. And yeah, so that's our main plan. Once we've got the main body of the robot built, we'll start building the mini-bots, and Alex will talk about that in a second. So there you go.
Hi, and welcome to this presentation by Team Nuts Science Division. So as Rory mentioned earlier, we are looking at replacing quite a few other motors with brushless. A typical motor for a heavyweight in the UK looks something like this. It's big, it's hefty, it weighs about 4 or 5 kilos, and it doesn't put out that much power. This is 1 kilowatt of power. With brushless motors, you get something like this. This is a fairly standard motor. It weighs 600 grams, but it puts out 2.3 kilowatts, far more than you get out of one of these. The reason why these aren't common? The controllers. This is a controller developed by our very own Rory from work done by, who's it?
Benjamin Vader.
Yes, some very capable work. This is what we'll be using in our mini-bots that should allow us to actually use the power in these. Controllers up to now haven't been able to do that. So this is the base of our 4 horsepower minibot as it stands. These smaller golden motors here will be replaced by the black ones, upping it to 7 horsepower, and the entire thing will be redesigned to be smaller, more agile and faster to be able to push heavies around the arena. Now, we're also going to see how much weight we have left at the end. Whatever we have left, we'll just make more mini-bots. While we might not have enough time to make more brushless drive systems, we can fall back to good old standard drive. With this, we can just make as many as we like, and hopefully we'll all have something to drive in the arena at the end.